Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to my channel. It's Simple to Josephine. This is my channel. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning to my channel. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for those who've been subscribing, liking, viewing, commenting. Please keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. We really appreciate you so much. So, without wasting time, it's Thursday morning, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be alive. I'm so happy to be okay. I'm so happy that nothing much which I can really complain of, apart from my everyday duties as a mom. I'm fine. So, as usual, I have been getting comment just from people, and some they are good, some they are not good. Some are telling me, I need to do this. Some they are telling me, I think, some they're just questioning my look, how I look, why I gained. Like I gained, and there are those people who sees me each and every day, how I live. Let me see, most of the time, like people in the surrounding, they see me like most of the time I'm just carrying my baby when I'm around. Let me say in the morning, maybe some they are passing in the morning, they are seeing me like I'm having, because usually in the morning what I usually do when I wake up, I have to make sure that I breastfeed them their food. Then I put one at the back, and while I'm holding the other one, just to for them to sleep. I prefer leaving them sleeping than leaving them just in the care of the nanny so early. I know. So from 8 they always sleep, because they used to wake up early, 4 o'clock. Most of the time just 4 o'clock there. That's the time that they used to wake up, and they will sleep to 7 or to 8, which is okay. If I leave them sleeping, at least they will take 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. It's just better. And even the nanny can do some 1 to 3 then. Okay, so now people, they see me in the morning, I'm with the baby. Maybe people are passing just at our house, them, or people see me in the afternoon, like they see me again afternoon, lunchtime, when I'm like just in the surrounding. People are too close to me, like they see me 1 o'clock, whereby usually whenever, most of the time at 1, I always found them awake crying. And it's not easy for the nanny right now. It's just 1 for a nanny to pay attention to them at the same time. It is to, like, if it is putting him, all that, or unless maybe he's applying the other one while he's holding the other one. But it depends to how they are also acting. You find sometimes they don't want to be. There's none of them who want even to be at the back. You see, so there are this question where people are asking me like, so we see you like devastated, and whereby these babies, they are forever crying, or you are forever carrying them and you didn't lose weight. The answer is this. This is 2 liter of oshkundo. I think I can drink this to 1. And one thing which you have to know is that oshkundo, it's like a soft porridge. It's not really like it, because it's not that thick that much, but it's also thick. And most of the time, let me say, there are people who just drink this. Once you drink this, you cannot even eat that much. And it gives energy. And if you are too much on it, obviously you just gain weight. It does not matter that you used to work hard or whatever. As long as you take it so much, you gain weight. I don't eat that much. Like, since when I wake up, I just eat soft porridge, just a small one. Then now it's 10 o'clock. So this is what I've been it was full. Now it's somewhere here. So if I can take up to here. From there, and it's very nice. It's just red, like it's not sour. It's just so soft, like not soft but fresh. Let me say like that. It's very fresh. And Again, to be thin, people they expect when you are breastfeeding, you need to be thin. Yes, I think there are things which makes people thin. Number one, it can be stress. You know, I came to understand that there are some things which can stress you to the point of becoming thin if you didn't accept it. For me, there are things which stress me. There are things which stress me to the point of maybe me becoming thin, but you know, when you believe in God, I took God first. I believe in God, and I believe that there's nothing which can break me. There's no way God will leave me alone. Like, there's no way God will not help me through anything. I believe that whatever that I'm going through or whatever I go through, God knows. And God loves me. So there's no way He will be far from me. There's no way He will not rescue me from any situation. So what I'm saying is that I cannot be thin because I take this so much. I cannot be thin while I'm breastfeeding because I believe, and I also believe that if I'm killing myself by thinking so much, if if I start thinking more at the point of becoming not okay, it might affect my baby. And I look at my baby that they need me more than how I think about myself. You know, when you know that there are people who depend on you, you focus less in useless things. This is the truth. There are times that you cannot even risk your life because you know that if I risk, I remember I mentioned one day when the video, I was just passing the road. Then there was this car coming. It was far, and the way how it was not even indicating. Then I decided to pass. That car just turned. It just almost bumped me. And the way how I screamed, I just looked, my baby. You know, what was in my mind? It just like, if I could be dead that time. If something could happen, or like, if something will happen to me, what about my baby? I know the situation of my babies now. They need me. They need me. That's why there are times that I also used to think that most of the people who do dramas are people who know that they don't help anybody. They don't help people that they're hating. As a child of someone, you know that you cannot do dramas because you affect your parents. There are people who depend on you. There are people who loves you. So when you are doing all those things, you are hating the people who loves you. You are hating the people who care for you. You are hating the people who believe or who depend on you. So that it's also it can also reducing you from involving yourself in many drama things. So this is the reason why we are gaining. The reason why we are gaining. The reason why our face are chubby. The reason why we are like this. I don't eat a lot. I don't. I remember there are times even when, let me say, most of the time when I'm coming at work, there's a house, like it's a house which is having a restaurant. Those people, they sell bread. They sell bread, nice bread for $2. So most of the time I buy bread there. That's where I buy bread. Just eating bread. Coming to work, eating those two breads. I eat one when I arrive, then I'll eat another one, like let me say 10 to 11 there. Then I'll just drink this. I don't eat a lot, but I drink a lot. And it's really good. These things help me to have more milk. It does. There was a time when I drink it, I had headache. I used to have headache. I think it was kind of sour. They used to make it sour sometime. That's why I had headache. But since I came, there are times still which I used to have headache. But what I usually do, if I drink it, let me say for more than 3 to 4 days, just like that, then it will pass either a day, then I'll drink Coke. But I realize that right now, I'm becoming better. I'm becoming better. And the way how I drink Coke, it doesn't bring milk anymore like how I used to take it those days. This is the only thing which helped me to help me. And everyone is having its own. Even there are people who doesn't take this because of the gas, because of the gas. And you don't need to make it to be more ready, like so that it will be so sour, because it will make you drunk. And for me, I don't know how. Okay, what I like when I'm drunk, maybe the reaction just the headache, just the headache. So that's how it is. And again, people, they will be like, these things of body shaming, it will not end. And I'm like, okay, now I'm big. Now I'm not that big to the point of really big, that big, but I'm just okay. I'm not that thin, even if I'm breastfeeding. So people see me different than the way how I used to be those days when I was not having when I was not breastfeeding. So I used to be like, okay, if I could be thin, people, they would be like how they are going on. Like, I think people, they need to mind of what they say. Unless this close people, you're like, no, my, like, even there's a way even how you talk to a person. Just the same way when you saw someone who was expecting, then you cannot just ask like, okay, I saw you were expecting, where's the baby? There's also someone who asked me these days, and I'm like, that's how you ask people. No, the last time when I saw you were pregnant, what's happened? I think sometimes we need to know how to, either you not even ask, or you'll be like, wow, just come up with because like that, what if I could not have babies? There are some things which you don't even to ask, or you'll be like, even congratulations, like in a way that if some people, they're not even close to you, they'll just ask. Or let me say, how people behave or sees you, to be honest, I don't know, I'm tired even of explaining to just these people that sees me, and they'll be like, you don't tie your tummy. Guys, to be honest, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Tying your tummy, okay, I try now, like trying to tie my tummy, but to be honest, I'm still paining. And there are times that even if I tie my tummy, when I'm walking, I'm even losing a balance. I don't know, man. And I'm just feeling like I think I need to go, just to go back. And sometimes I used to have fear, like if I go there, then maybe they'll see some. It's when you had a pain, and when you just think of going back to the same pain again. There are people that I see, women that I see with a big stomach, and to be honest, these are the reason why I even tie myself. And even my mom had been like, you need to tie yourself, which is really true. I need to. She is not harsh to me. She had been just telling me like, you don't need to tie it so hard, but you need to tie it little by little so that it will be used the moment, and it will just go down like that, little by little. You don't need to be too much on yourself, like to tight so much. Maybe inside there is not that okay way to bring problems, but you need to tie. Yes, I understand that way. I will. And she understand because she had 4 C-section 4 times. All of her 4 girls, she went through C-section. And these are people who know the pain, because those days the C-section was different. It's not like now. It was different. Yeah, that's how it is. We have people who doesn't know how to talk to people nicely, how to ask people, how to, at some point I see these people who look pregnant, people who give birth 5, 6, 7 months, 10, not months, but years, 3, 4 years, 10 years, but still they just look pregnant. But to be honest, these people, I know these people are not happy. the way how they look, because you will not even have a shape anymore. You will just look togetherness, which is not okay sometime. But there are things that a person can tie still when they want to wear some certain clothes. And I think it's good when you realize that you healed, then you start trying little by little, which it can also reduce your tummy. To be honest, it's not easy. It's not easy. And there's this question which people tend to ask still, like, do you still want to have babies? Like, okay, since I'm having 4 boys. Questions like, do you still need to have babies again? The answer is yes. Okay, let me not lie. I don't have a problem with having a boy child. But if I could have that chance of having a baby girl, I would be still happy. But what I'm saying is that it just depends. It just depends. If in future maybe and also it's a matter just of finance. You cannot just bring kids to this world, then they get to just suffer, whereby they need things which you cannot even afford. And boys, to be honest, boys are very expensive. They are not like girls. Their things are very expensive. You can even find, like, in $100 you can get maybe three to four, like, nice dresses for a girl child. Come to a boy. Their short is just at 70, 69. Those are cheap one. 100 or something. Just a proper outfit for a boy child. You can even spend 400. Just one. And you think you can just give birth without considering for your finance? You're lying to yourself. And people are making fun of this, saying, Kama, twins cannot be last born. Okay, it's maybe traditional. Maybe that's the culture of it. Like, if you have twins, they have to be followed. I don't know, but it's depend. Still, it's depend. Guys, there's nothing like impossible. There's no way you will tell me that there's no way twins cannot be like twins. They cannot stay without following it, or like they need to have siblings. The sibling that they're having, they have 2 brothers, so they need to be followed. Like, still, I need to make another baby. And one thing, if you didn't consider your finance, after these twins, you still have twins or triple, then how are you going to handle them? And they'll be boys. So these are things that you have to consider finance first before you consider. And the answer is still, I don't know. I don't know. There are just some things which you cannot even conclude after just having a flesh mind, after going through this, how tough the pregnancy was, come to how I gave birth to these babies. Now I'm still breastfeeding, whereby I'm still with my babies. Still, I don't have an answer. To be honest, I don't have an answer. It have just to come after some years when my boys are big and financial stable. Then maybe there I can speak. But for now, we don't know. Me and my boys, we don't know. Thank you. So that's how it is. It's very funny how people think of others' life. Let me say, my life, there's no matter what, no matter how I look or whatever, I also have a plan in my life. There's a way how I want to live my life. Even if I have to consider people who are surrounding me, there's no way I'll just become. I have to consider my family. I have to consider people who loves me. You can't just be like that. No, 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 no. But yeah, after all, it's life. I learn a lot through this motherhood. I really learn something which I can able to tell, which I can able to explain to someone who found, or to somebody who been in a situation like me one day. I can tell. I can tell. And sometimes people, they will ask you like, oh, how do you handle these kids? Like, it's not tough. The answer is no. You know, there are times that I even, let me say, like even yesterday, when I was about to knock off, I received a call. There's my neighbor who left her keys with me. Like, she gave me a key so that when her daughter will come, then they will pick the key at our house, because there's someone there. Now, I thought I told, when the nanny that time, she was not in the house. She took Junior to school. When she came, I forgot to tell her. So now they called me, like it was about the time that I was supposed to knock off. They called me when I was while we were talking. She gave the phone to the nanny, and I could hear my baby crying. What I did, I just left everything. Then I ran to go home. I know it was time to knock off, but I could not just pack things. My baby was crying. I could hear him crying. Then I just ran to go and attend to him. That, you know, when you are hearing the voice of your baby crying and you are not there. So I just went home. Then I breastfed him. Then he was dozing. He was dozing. I apply him. Then I take the other one. You know, I used to feel guilty, man, leaving my baby. One of my, even, let me say, I would go home now. Then I'll come back. Whereby maybe I will not come back to work. I have to go somewhere. Then maybe I'll find one is sleeping, one is awake. So what I usually do, if I want to go with one, let me say, I'll say that no, he's busy. He's too much on me. I don't like disappointing them. I have to upper them. At the same time, I have to go. Okay, it's not easy to be honest, but when it's yours, there's no one that you can give to. When it's yours, you don't even feel that. You know, there are times that I'm really feeling tired, like I'm paining. That's why I prefer taking a warm shower. Like, I don't shower cold water. They have just to be warm so that my body will feel relaxed. I have to upper them. Even yesterday, I came back to work so that I can get my bag and my charge. And I was supposed to go buy electricity before I even go home. So I have to come back with them, both of them. Then I'll go. You know, I don't really consider it tough. Like, no, how will I make it? No. It just hard. I remember there was a time that I traveled with them, just me alone, from Rakana to Oshakati. You know, that time they were so tiny, and the one could just be on my lap. They were all just on my lap. Then when I arrived home, that's when they just rescued me. Like, it was not really just the whole journey, because that time they were even injected. It was not easy, and we took long even to go. We were just waiting for the bus to be full. It was really stressful, but I can't wait when they'll be big, where I can able to hold them nice. But yeah, to be honest, I don't feel it tough. It's just so enjoyable, just on its own, but it's enjoyable. Yeah, that's how it was, guys. Thank you very much, guys, for watching my video. Thank you for those who are contributing to my channel, liking, commenting, subscribing. Guys, please subscribe so that this channel will grow. We need this channel to be at 1,000 subscribers this year. You know how many months left? We're in November, just one. Please, let's just come to 1,000 end of December. I love you so much. May the Lord bless you. Thank you.